Hi y'all, thank you all for taking the time to come by my channel. I just thought I'd do a quick card flip from the deck, the Power to Surrender cards. Okay, for each Zodiac, let's see what you need to surrender, Zodiacs. Again, thank you all for the love and support. Okay, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. It doesn't take away from you seeking professional help if you need to seek it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Aries, what is it that you need to surrender? Oh, Aries. Okay, 2 came out for you. Aries, the cards that came out for you is surrender to the wisdom of your body, Aries. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward, okay? And then surrender to your attachment to results, Aries. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, Aries? So what this is telling you, Aries, basically the sentence that came into my head is trust your intuition. Trust yourself. If it doesn't feel right, don't move forward. If it feels right, move forward. Trust your intuition, okay? And don't stay attached to outcome and a result, because sometimes the outcome and the results is not that you were looking to receive to happen, okay? And sometimes the results that you didn't like happen for yourself was for your greater good. So it's not healthy to stay attached to results, because you just might not like the outcome of what comes out for you, okay? So what I feel in the energy of these 2 cards, Aries, is truly trust your intuition, okay? If it feels right, move forward, okay? If it doesn't feel right, move back. Truly realize that everything happens in divine time and not on your timetable, because the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results, okay? So once you put your hard work and effort into something, release and let go, and let everything happen in divine time and not on your timetable, okay, Aries? And that's what I get from those cards. Taurus. 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 So I'm going to go to the bottom of the deck, Taurus. Surrender to low self-esteem. Surrender to success, Taurus. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into exciting world of possibilities, okay? And surrender to low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Alright, so what I feel for the cards that came up for you, Taurus, is that something or someone in your past made you feel like that you couldn't fully embrace and succeed in who you are and what it is that you have to offer the world. I feel like it goes as far back as your childhood, Taurus. I feel like in the energy of some Tauruses, that something or someone in their past really caused them to trigger a low self-esteem, where that Taurus can't fully embrace that they can truly succeed in their own right. I really feel like with the cards that come out, Taurus, is to be open-minded, to be open change, and to know that you have what it takes to truly succeed and truly embrace your success. To not let any person, place, or thing sway you from your path or misguide you to have you think that you cannot succeed when you know you can. I'm just saying, and that's what I get. Gemini. Gemini, they tell me to go to the bottom of the deck and look at that. Gemini, surrender to your belief in scarcity. Surrender to success. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed in your wildest dreams, okay? So what I'm seeing for these cards for you, Gemini, that it's time to kind of take a solo getaway. It's time to kind of take a one-on-one with yourself, maybe go into nature, take a walk, or if you can take, a 24, 48 hiatus space to really, be alone and be alone with oneself and do a lot of self-reflection and a lot of inner healing, a little inner work to know that you have what it takes to truly succeed, that it's time for you to truly embrace success and truly, be ready to experience the abundance that you deserve in your life, and to not let past emotional baggage or past hurt and pain hinder you from presently receiving the success that you deserve. And that's what I get, Gemini. Cancer. And sorry if I don't look at the camera when I channel, I just go everywhere back there. Sorry. Cancer. Cancer, the two that came out for you is surrender to your soul's path and surrender stress, okay? Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Surrender stress, Cancer. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tensions you've built up in your body, and let the stress go as you come to your center. So what I get from these cards that came out for you, Cancer, is that it's go with the flow and not against the river, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Have an understanding that things have a way of working out, and don't stay attached to results, because the results might disappoint you, because it may not be the outcome that you were looking for, okay? So I'm just saying, Cancer, that, to just go with the flow, slow and steady wins the race. I even go with the flow and not against the river, okay? Things have a way of working out, and to be patient, things happen in divine time and not on your timetable. People get so, impatient because it's not happening right away, but sometimes things take time to evolve or come into fruition, or if something that you were hoping for may not work out, so somehow something is going to come in to replace that. So, be patient. I'm just saying. Leo. Jesus, Leo. Surrender to stubbornness and surrender your need to always be right. Leo, if you're tensing up or taking a risky stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly to others and yourself. Surrender your need to always be right, Leo. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So what I feel like the cards that came out for you, Leo, is, and again, this could be the person, you or the person that you deal with, but someone won't let up. It's like someone wants to always be right, or always have a one-up, or, always want to, be on the winning team, not willing to lose or take responsibility for their actions and or behaviors. Again, I feel like between you and the person that you deal with is that they're very stubborn, they're very single-minded, they're set in their own ways. It's, their way or the highway. So I feel like that, that Leo, it's time to, to set the limits and boundaries. It's time to, set the stage of how you want to move long term, and to release and let go of any behavioral patterns or any persons and or situations that are not for your best interest, that are not for your greater good, okay, Leo? So if anybody's making you feel like you have to grunt all the time, or you feel like you're walking on eggshells and broken glass, it's maybe, the signs are telling you that this person is not meant to be in your life. If they're making you feel like some kind of way, what's causing you to have a negative mindset and a bad attitude and feeling like that you're worthless. I'm just saying, Leo. So make sure that you surrender. Virgo. I hate this angle with my shit. Oh. This is not, I'm sorry. Virgo. Yep, too many. Virgo. Okay, there we go. That's too many. Virgo. Virgo, surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. Or negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations, okay? Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So what I get from these cards that came out for you is I don't know, I got in my head, stop the negative self-talk, stop the negative talk. Whenever you feel like there's negativity entering your thoughts, push them out and replace them with 3 things that you're positive for and 3 things that you're grateful for. Have an understanding that, not everything needs to be done in one day. To go with the flow, to take it slow. One foot in front of the other. Take it day by day. You're getting impatient with yourself and certain people and or situations that are out of your control. So release and let go what you can't control. I don't know, that's what I get, Virgo. To really, take a time out. Make sure that you rest. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. Make sure that you stop the self-negative talk or the negative thinking about yourself and or others, and to release and let go what you cannot control, and to not have, when you release and let go what you can't control, to not have bitterness, but more understanding of the situation. I'm just saying, be more patient with yourself and others, okay, Virgo? Libra. Part 2. This is from Libra to Pisces. Card pulls from this deck, Power of Surrender. Relate, resonate. If it's not your story, don't push it to fit. This is for entertainment purposes only. This does not disregard or take away from seeking professional help. Us readers are just here to give you guidance on possible understanding and clarity of your certain person and a situation. Doesn't necessarily, we're not miracle workers. We're not here to do it for you. It's up to you and for you to be responsible for yourself in the situations that you allow yourselves to get into, okay? I'm just saying, they seem to think that, readers, what they refer to as psychic mediums, that we're these miracle workers. No, we're just here to help with the consciousness and to help you better yourself. But at the end of the day, it's up to you and not the person that's reading for you. You are responsible for you, so be mindful of that. I'm just saying. So let's get right into it. Libra. Libra, don't you think it's time to set? That's what came into my head. They tell me first to go to the bottom of the deck. Surrender to silence, Libra, in quiet meditation and contemplation. Let go and enter the stillness within. Science can heal and replenish you. Surrender to what is, Libra. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will keep your peace. And they tell me to continue the bottom of the deck. Surrender comparison with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself and focus on your own strengths and attractiveness of power. And the cards that flip out for you was surrender to limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear and non-defensive response. So what I got right away with these cards that came out for you, Libra, is that it's time for you to listen and understand. It's time for you to truly open up your heart, mind, and soul. What it is that you want moving forward. That it's time for you to put your stubbornness aside and see what it is that needs to be done and accomplished in order to truly succeed and investing in yourself long term. I get, with these cards that came out, that it's time for you to set the limits and boundaries. It's time for you to really set the goal, what it is that you want for yourself long term. That it's time to not, it's time to stop, getting, being on defense. It's time to, stand your ground and understand oneself what it is that you want moving forward. And that it's time to, set those healthy boundaries, to set those limits, okay? I'm just saying that it's time to really, go within, meditate, pray, go into nature, try to, Crap, this laptop's so sensitive. Part 3. See if I can put all the videos together. But yeah, Libra, it's just time to really go into your own and truly decide what it is that you want for yourself moving forward. I'm just saying, Scorpio. Scorpio, the cards that came out is surrender the drama, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person and or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered and will help resolve the issue more quickly. So what I get from these cards, Scorpio, that it's, trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, don't move forward. I know that there's sometimes certain persons and or situations that you love the most that you're having a hard time to release and let go. But if it's not for your greater good, if it's not going to help you match your happiness within, or it's not making each other's happy to be around each other, then you want to truly decide to release and let go and align with the people and places and things that bring out the best in you and not the worst in you, okay? So make sure that you surrender to the drama. Make sure that you surrender into what your higher self and your intuition's telling you. If something doesn't feel right, if something's telling you that it's time to move on from a certain person and a situation, that 99.9% of the time, your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to understand and hear. So listen to understand yourself. Listen to understand that, to move on from somebody that doesn't bring out the best in you is the best medicine that you can give to yourself, okay? I'm just saying. And that's what I get, Scorpio. Sagittarius, it's time to surrender to your full power. It's time for you to surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, Sagittarius. Let go of limited ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in life. Surrender to your full power, Sagittarius. Your life is calling you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, okay? So what I feel like in the energy of Sagittarius with these cards is that the first thing that came to my head is, damn it, Sagittarius, you don't give yourself enough credit. Damn it, Sagittarius, do you see how far you've come? Do you see how much you've accomplished over time? Do you see how much you could do? Do you see how much you can accomplish for yourself? Do not let one certain person and a situation hinder you or hold you back from all the goals and aspirations that you inspired yourself to accomplish. And that although that there's a certain goal and aspiration that you're trying to accomplish, I feel like in the energy of the Sagittarius, you're letting a certain person and or situation hinder you from truly evolving and growing and expanding to the full potential of where you're meant to be. So Spirit's here to tell me to tell you through these cards that it's time for you to grow and evolve. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you not to be afraid. It's time for you to take that leap of faith. It's time for you to surrender to the wisdom of your body, Sagittarius. And that's what I get. Capricorn. Surrender to the addiction, surrender to the drama, okay? So what this tells me, whether you're addicted to substance, food, people, or overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. No matter how emotionally charged a situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Stay centered and resolve the issue more quickly. They're telling me to look at the bottom of the deck. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. So what I feel like with the cards that came out for you, Capricorn, the word that flashed in my head was codependency. Codependency. Please do not give in to a toxic person that constantly wants your sympathy and your empathy for your attention for the wrong reasons. I feel like the energy of the cards that came out, it could be you, Capricorn, or the person that you deal with, that there's somebody that has a codependency issue that relies on one over the other, relies more on one over the other. That it's time to, shift that energy, that it's time for the person and or situation that you're dealing with, Capricorn. Again, it could be you or the person that you're dealing with, negative. I just get a toxic person. I get somebody that just wants your constant attention, somebody that wants you to constantly be attentive to their needs and to their troubles. So I feel like that, you know, Capricorn, or again, you are the person that you're dealing with, it's time to take a step back and let that person be accountable for their own shit, basically. I'm just saying, or their own problems. Aquarius. Aquarius. Get out of your head and into your heart. Stop stressing. Release and let go of the stubbornness. Okay, Aquarius? Let yourself be free. Take a step forward. Get out of your head. Try and take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center, okay? So what this tells me, and then telling me to look at the bottom of the deck and look at that. Surrender to silence, okay? Okay, it's time to take a step back. It's time to meditate and pray. It's time to come back into oneself. It's time to inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit. I really feel like in the energy, the cards that came out for you, Aquarius, it's strong in my head. It's time to get out of your head and into your heart center. It's time to truly decide what you want for yourself moving forward, okay? If you're tensing up and taking a rigid stance about something, you know, be mindful and be more yielding to why it is that's happening, okay? That it's time to, you know, let go of what you can't control. It's time to, you know, go with the flow, not against the river, okay, Aquarius? It's time to truly surrender and understand oneself and try to, you know, take accountability and responsibility, okay? And to truly surrender that things have a way of working out and that not everything happens on your timetable. I'm just saying, Aquarius, I really feel like in your energy that you come into terms about certain things in your life, and although you were stubborn to change, you truly started to open up and see that change is good and that you're starting to embrace the change. But they're telling me to tell you, Aquarius, to get out of your head because you're in your head so much that you're getting in your own way, and that there's a certain opportunity and offer that's being brought to your attention, but you're not paying attention because you're so stuck in your head about other things that are not of importance. That's what I get, Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces, surrender, denial, okay? Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Surrender to the negative thinking, okay, Pisces? You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Surrender to low self-esteem. Pisces, know that you deserve success, love, and abundance. So send intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So with these cards that came up to me, Pisces, is telling me that you are overthinking, that you're overanalyzing, that you're avoiding, I wouldn't say avoiding, but like, you're deterring yourself from truly having full happiness in your life because you're staying stuck on a person and a situation that doesn't bring out the best in you but the worst in you. I feel like with the cards that came out is that the person and or situation that you're dealing with causes you to stay stuck and stagnant in a pattern of negative thinking, which in return causes you to have low self-esteem in the areas of your life where you didn't feel that you had low self-esteem. But I feel like this person, you know, that you're dealing with brings you down, drains you of your energy, takes your love for granted, takes advantage of your kindness, takes your kindness for weakness, you know, takes what you have to offer and runs with it. You give them an inch, they give you 10 miles. So I really feel like with these cards that are coming out, and the story that's coming in my head is that it's time to stop letting individuals walk all over your kindness. It's time to stop letting people take advantage of you and take your love for granted. That it's time to, you know, stop denying yourself, okay, to stop aligning with somebody that keeps you in a negative mindset, that keeps you thinking that you're worthless and that you don't have what it takes to truly embrace who you are. And that's what I get from this Pisces. I'm just saying. And that's what I get. Thank you all for coming by my channel. This was a quick morning card pull. Good morning from the East Coast, New England. Just saying. I will be live soon. Thank you again for your patience. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'll be back soon. I hope all is well. Thank you so much. Take care.